It is. Carol, thank you.
We're going to talk to Steph now about small businesses and the lengths some people have to go to get stuff started.
Yes, it's no surprise that family and friends play a big role when somebody's setting up a business, and there's some research on that out this morning. Good morning, everybody. Yes, almost 2/3 of business owners rely on their family or friends working for free to help them stay afloat. That's according to a survey by insurer Simply Business. They've worked out that this free labour contributes £8.8 billion to the UK economy. So we spoke to one business owner to find out how he's managed since setting up a year ago.
Paul Kennedy, I'm the owner of the Sweet Gallery in Woking. We're a traditional, independent British sweet shop. Debbie's my wife, and she does everything in the shop and related to the shop that anybody else working for me would do.
I really just help out here with whatever needs to be done on a daily basis, from doing wedding favours through to setting up corporate events and outside events. I work full time as well, yes.
If I had to get somebody in just to serve in the shop without all of the additional contribution, that would cost me somewhere between £16,000 and £18,000 a year. That's the difference financially that Deb's contribution would make.
You wouldn't want your waist measured after a trip there, would you? Well, that was Paul and Debbie Kennedy. And with me now is Ken Horn, who's a small business startup expert and advisor. Good morning to you,
Good
Ken.
morning.
How common is Paul's story?
It's very common. In fact, I work up and down the country as part of our kick-off in business programme. And believe it or not, we were working in Birmingham City just last week, and half the delegates there brought either a close partner or a spouse along to the event. So yeah, it's a very common development. It's
pretty hard, though, to set up a business and to not do it without the support of family and friends. I mean, is it possible?
Well, indeed. We all often encourage startups to try and surround themselves with expertise and knowledge. When you're first starting a business, costs obviously have to be managed closely and tightly, and then therefore to be paying for professional services and the likes, can be quite a challenge. So we often encourage people to try and call upon some of the expertise around them.
Is there not a danger, though, by using a family or friend? They might not have the knowledge or experience, which, if you'd have paid for, in the long run, will pay off more.
Well, one of the drawbacks, or one of the difficulties of dealing with friends and families, of course, they'll always tell you, things that you want to hear. And of course, impartial, qualified, accredited advice will tell you, what you need to hear, as opposed to what you necessarily want to hear.
And in terms of your experience, you advise a lot of startups. What's the feeling like at the moment? Are you seeing more enthusiasm for setting up businesses?
You'll recall 6 months ago we met on this very programme, and the government were announcing the introduction of 26,000 business mentors, which unfortunately have yet to materialise. However, the actual interest in business startup remains extremely high. We're experiencing, as part of the programme that we're running all over the country, a very, very strong and healthy appetite as far as business startup is concerned.
OK, well, thank you very much for your time this morning, Ken. And now back to you both.